You can allow superficial class characteristics to fuel your prejudice in favour of a particular faction of the ruling political class. Yet the reality is that the specific role of the Labour Party in maintaining the dominance of capital is to divert and smother working class anger and potential to act. And they have always done it while carrying out heinous anti-working class policies. They did it under Callaghan as well as Blair, they did it under Corbyn as well as Starmer. They did it with the Attlee and Wilson governments. This is why they are a particular enemy of the working class and why we should reserve so much hatred for them. These are very real reasons to have contempt for the Labour Party. Singling out the Tories is misleading and damaging. The problem is the capitalist system, not a particular faction of its administration wing. Labour Party members and supporters create the false impression that we can fix our problems by reforming the present system and by getting the so-called right party or right individuals into government. This diverts working class energy that could be put into building autonomous alternatives from below. And there will be people who criticise Labour a bit, but when an election comes around they'll be basically campaigning as if getting them into power is the most important thing in the world. This is the same whether the Labour Party, Green Party, SNP, Plaid Cymru or whoever. These people are no real alternative, they are just for another niche part of the established order. Despite what they say, they don't have a socialist bone in their body. If we're going to make comparisons, as far as harm to the working class cause goes, we say Labour are considerably worse than the Tories. We're not into comparing them though. They act in partnership with each other and with capital. The whole thing is a single enemy. Like all the parts in an engine, for example, they are all part of the same device and work in unison, all with the same goal: to maintain and preserve capitalism and enact bourgeois rule and wield bourgeois power. This is always done at our expense. At the end of the day, the Labour Party, whether it is acknowledged or not, and whether we are talking about the left or right of that party, has always been a party of capitalism and have always been anti-working class. And this fact is proven when looking at its history. And I'll leave some related links below in the description. Thank you for listening everyone. Take care.